Hey folks, I'm going to do another review of this Cortech Adrenaline 2.0 jacket. I just did the video, but like a moron, I had my phone not turned enough, so it was in like a vertical screen and I messed it up, which I do all the time because I'm stupid. But this jacket is an awesome value. I'm really happy with it. Uh, Comes with a really cool hanger too. Not really, it's just a heavy duty hanger, but none the same. It's great to have a good hanger for a heavy coat. It's a pretty heavy coat. The liner is nothing fancy. It's pretty thin, pretty light. Hopefully it blocks all the perf and stuff. 360 zip around that thing. Just a vest basically with a couple snaps to hold it in. So that's out of the way. This is going to be a quicker video because I blathered on the other one and then got irritated because I messed it up. So, value-wise, this thing is, I'm happy with it. This is the first real motorcycle leather I've ever had. Okay, I used to ride in like a painted up older heavy duty Wilson's like biker type leather jacket, which it was actually a pretty tough jacket because it was old. It wasn't real chintzy, but nothing as good as this. Not even close. I mean, this has all CE1 armor, elbows, shoulders, and Knox. It's all Knox armor, but it's got a back protector, CE level 1, dual density foam. Like I said, from Knox. It's like spongy on one side, a little bit different spongy on the other, and there's like some type of harder foam in the middle. It feels like a hard plastic armor part. It's all mesh liner. There is no pocket for chest protectors in this coat. I wish it had that. Elbow sliders on this jacket. For the price is $374 on this guy, which I think is a bargain for what you get. It's got like plastic mounted with stainless elbow sliders and shoulder, which your comparable Alpine Stars are up in $600 before you get that I've seen anyway. There might be some around that don't. Neoprene collar back. All the stitching on this thing is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. I haven't seen really any defects or flaws. I'll try to get you some good high def shots of it that I've noticed. So I'm not sure where they make this. It's probably not in Italy, or it's probably in Pakistan or something. I haven't even looked, honestly, but they do a good job. I'll agree with that Spurgeon guy on Revzilla about the perf going all the way to the seam. I think that should have a border, but like I said in the last video, that they probably perf all this in huge big sheets and then just cut the shapes out to save time, thus saving cost. So I kind of understand. This is a silk screening, looks good. The zippers are YKK, heavy duty. Your back has like a 3/4 or like a medium size hump with perf on the top, and this is reflective. It shines pretty good. Embossed Cortech logo. The perf is all good. I do wish it had some more reflectivity in the back. That would be a decent upgrade. The fit and finish is awesome. I like it. Sound like I'm talking about a gun with fit and finish. The zippers here on the cuffs have a spring in them to keep them up or down. There's no gusset in the cuff. Some coats have that. I kind of understand why they might not want to have it, because I think it would fold over in there and you'd have kind of a bulk. 2 pockets on the coat. They're fairly shallow, but the accordion stretch panels are good. They give you quite a bit of movement. For sizing in this coat, this is a 2X, 2XL. Right? I'm not sure the dimensions anymore. Their size chart would have that. It's right on Revzilla if you want to look at that. But for me, I had to kind of jockey between 2X and 3X because my chest, I'm a little kind of odd shaped dude. I'm like 5'8", 218 pounds, but I have really wide shoulders and chest. My chest measures like 49 inches, so like anywhere between 48 and 50 I was looking at. But the belly size in this coat, a 3X belly, was way too big for me. So this is where I have this pulled down to, and it's, just right. I can slide my hand up in there. It's not like super hugging my belly, but the 3X would have been another 2 or 3 inches in the belly, which would have been unacceptable. So I do have to kind of deal with it being tight a little bit in my armpits and just snug across the chest and shoulders, not too much. I'm only wearing a like an Under Armour synthetic or a cotton t-shirt underneath it, and the with or without the liner I can do. So it's kind of snug on my chest, but perfect in the belly. So I plan on losing a little bit more weight here. I've lost 30 some pounds in the last year, so I'm still going down. Hopefully I'll drop another 10 pounds maybe, and it might give me just a little bit more looseness. The sleeve length on the size chart measures 27.5, I think. I don't know how they do that, if it's because of the curve or whatever, but my arms are fairly short, like T-Rex wise with my build, you know. I'm like blocky little wrestler jiu-jitsu guy, so the 27.5 actually fits my arm perfect. And my arm, the way I measured it, the way you're supposed to with a tape, and it was saying something like 24.5 maybe, or 20 or 25ish. I mean, it should have been like down to the middle of my thumb, but it doesn't. It rests perfectly, like, you know, like right in the wrist joint, like 1.5 inches past my tattoo. So if that gives you any, so it's just about perfect. Maybe just a shade long, maybe like this neoprene over stitching long, you know. It could, but I mean, geez, you'll get wrinkles in it. It'll take that up a little bit. Hopefully I'll get a little bit of break in the chest, and it might stretch a little and it'll relieve it. I might cut a photo of me standing in the mirror. It's not a very good photo, but it'll show you how it fits on me. I'm really happy with the coat though. I'm saying this is really gonna, it should really be putting a run on the Alpine Stars and Dainese products for this price point. I mean, they're offering, geez, a lot of stuff for this price point. You got to go into the 600s for the other brands to get what this company's offering. I mean, maybe this isn't Italian, but you know, who cares, right? It's, as long as the quality's up, I'll pay whatever country makes a good product. I don't give a shit. At elbow sliders, that was a big thing for me. Like, if you do have a small fall, you know, I had a buddy who fell in an intersection off his ZX6R because somebody cut him off. He fell down on the intersection, you know, basically being a squid because he was too cheap to buy any gear. Landed on his elbow. It cut him through and ground his bone down. They had to grind his bone smooth again so it wouldn't eat away at his flesh when they sewed him up. This elbow slider, even without the slider, but you know, a coat would have saved him all that agony. But this elbow slider is big, you know, just for a little fall like that, you just maybe dent the slider, you'd be good to go. I'll cover the gripes on this coat. To me, like I said, maybe the perf near the stitching. Like I said though, a cost thing. I'd love to see CE level 2 armor all through it from the factory. I would have paid another $30 for that if they could justify the cost, you know, make it like an even 400 or, you know, whatever. But it does come with a CE back, you know, certified back protector. So I mean, that's a big jump too. It's only CE level 1, but it's a back protector nonetheless, where you're gonna have to pay, let's say, $40 to $80 for a back protector for another coat that doesn't have any. It's just as a piece of crap foam with it, you know. So I'm not gonna bitch too much about the CE level 1. And maybe I'll, you know, upgrade them piece by piece as I get the rest of my gear. So I haven't even used this on a bike yet. I'm trying to speed up because I got to go pick up the kids at school. But I'll show you. You can see light through the perf. Okay, I stood in the breeze with it the other day outside. It was kind of cool. And you could definitely feel just the wind blowing at maybe 10 or 15 mile an hour gusts. You could feel it through the perf. So, you know, I live in northern New York up here, and it gets cold. I ride up into the down till it gets around the down, let's say 49, 48 degrees Fahrenheit, which is pretty cool, you know. But I do that in jeans, thermal underwear, boots, like a thermal shirt, hoodie, and a neoprene North Face jacket, and that cuts the wind pretty good. I can ride for an hour or an hour and a half in that type of weather. This, I'm not really sure how it's going to go. Okay, the liner will help. But the next time I'm riding, hopefully I'll have the pants that match this too. You know, so that'll be that should add some warmth too, you know, because there won't be any perf in the pants, I don't believe, and that the air won't be cutting through that. So I don't know, between the sun on the black leather and the leather pants, I think I'll be a little bit warmer. It's gonna be a, you know, a game of learning what temperatures are cool, but hey, it'll be fun to do it, right? But yeah, it's a good coat. I recommend anybody to buy it at around the $400 mark. I would, between this and an Alpine Stars, I'd buy this and save the $200, you know, for what you're getting. I mean, like I say, an average sized or shaped guy that isn't quite as overly shouldered as me will be super fine with it, whatever the sizing says. I just get a little binding in here, and hopefully that'll break in, and I'll lose another 10 pounds or so, and it should alleviate that. But I definitely didn't want a big flappy belly area. That would have been ridiculous. So, okay, guys, have a nice time, and ride safe if you're riding, and wear your gear so you don't get hurt later.